Presidential Election Tribunal, INEC finally responds to subpoena issued by Peter Obi. After all the distractions, all the refusals, all the denials, and all the confusions, and all the telling of lies, okay, I think INEC came out to say that what Peter Obi was asking for is non-existent with INEC. Now, what are they going to say this time? Let's see, because I know that INEC is working together with APC to frustrate PDP and Labour Party out of the tribunal. So it's how they will say they have gotten their way through, but it's not going to work for them this time around. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Tuesday, June 20, finally responded to a subpoena issued by Peter Obi and the Labour Party after a series of allegations that the commission was avoiding the service of someone. According to the cable reports, INEC's Deputy Director Lawrence Bayode, during his court appearance before the tribunal, said out of the 5 documents sought by the petitioners, 2 were non-existent, while 1 was being processed. Also, Moronkeji Tairu, a Deputy Director of INEC, tendered some other documents requested by the petitioners, Nigerian Tribune reported. The INEC Deputy Director also said some of the documents requested do not exist, while others need to be gathered from across the 36 states. Tairu said the others are to be gotten across the states, and for logistics reasons, it will take a while before we can get them. Recall that Obi's lawyer, Levi Uzoku, had told the court that INEC was denying his client access to the election document. The senior advocate said the documents were required as exhibits to prosecute their case. And according to Uzoku, despite writing 5 letters and visiting the INEC headquarters in Abuja, the electoral body still failed to release the document. The lawyer said he also met with the chairman of the electoral body, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, to resolve the issue, but that also failed. Uzoku urged the court to compel INEC to make the documents, including Form EC8A, available to the petitioners. Reacting to this, on Monday, INEC accused Peter Obi of always blaming the electoral body for failing to prosecute their case. Yes, now you are frustrating the case. INEC's lawyer, Kemi Pinheiro San, said it has become a pattern of Peter Obi and his party to always blame someone whenever they want an adjournment. Can you imagine? They are turning the case to something else. Let them provide the documents that are requested so that the things can move. Okay? Pinheiro said it has become a habit whenever they want to seek an adjournment, they look for somebody to whip. It cannot be true that a subpoena is refused by the office of the INEC chairman. Don't use INEC as a whipping boy. If they have nothing else to do today, they should just say so. It is their day. It is not correct that the office of INEC chairman refused to accept a subpoena. So, but the fact remains that they are not doing what they're supposed to do. That is true. That is INEC, I mean, because why will it become a problem? Why will it turn into argument if they say they have conducted election, they have concluded the election, and all reports are with them? Why do they have to move to 36 states to go and get documents that they need to provide for Labour Party to prosecute their case? I expect all those documents to have been in place, and it will just be, and I'm not even traveling to 36 states. If all of them have been properly uploaded on the IRF portal, it's a matter of downloading them. So why not download them? So if they are not in the portal, it therefore means that those items were not received from those states and they are not in the portal. So how come, what result did they use to declare Tinubu the winner of the election? That is another big question to answer. So INEC here is playing games with APC. It's obvious. They are using delay tactics. They are using every form of tactics to frustrate the case in court. Now they are trying to blame Peter Obi and Labour Party that every time they want adjournment, they will look for somebody to whip, and the closest person they whip is the Inec and the Inec chairman, okay, and which is not true. Meanwhile, they are not providing what they are asked to provide early enough, and they are even denying it, because we know, like what happened sometime last week, where part of the document they submitted that the tribunal admitted made Tinubu to go angry and to kick. Why will INEC bring such document, and why will the tribunal admit such document? Those are documents that shows Tinubu's biodata and all the forms he filled before the election as a form of application. Okay, that provided a lot of details about the places that Tinubu failed while he was applying for buy the ticket and apply with INEC for the presidency. Okay, or for the presidential candidacy. So now, because of that, I'm sure Tinubu would have called them to order, or they would have called themselves to order and say, look, mind what you give these people. Stop giving them confidential documents. We don't want them to mess us up. Okay? And that is why INEC is probably doing what he's doing by refusing to provide documents that he needs to provide. Because they know that even the ones that they have provided already indicted the APC and the Tinubu already, because most information there are not consistent. Some of them are forged, some of them are not true, and that is perjury and several other kinds of offenses associated with the information that Tinubu put in his application form to the INEC prior to the election. So to avoid exposing them further, I'm sure they have taken a defensive action by not releasing those documents again, because it also goes ahead to show that even the INEC chairman and the INEC officials don't even know the document they have. They don't even know the content of the document they have. They just received those documents, uploaded them without screening them. That means they didn't do a thorough job. Okay, that means that the declaration they gave Tinubu as a winner was just an off-head, predetermined declaration, not by data or by facts or by results of the election. Okay, but if they go by the data, facts, and results from the election, Tinubu will not win. Obviously, Tinubu will not win. Peter Obi won that election because everybody is tired of PDP and APC in this country, and everybody voted for Labour Party at all levels across the country. But unfortunately, they did what they did because they had to shut down the RF portal and the server at the back end to stop transmission of results, having seen that the way the result was going, Peter Obi was winning. They stopped the same thing across states like Lagos and Rivers State and some other states, and they did the same thing at the national level, at the National Coalition Center, where they hampered and tampered with the network connection at the back end of the server, INEC server. And then they came to say that Amazon AWS worldwide service was a bit of the problem. Unfortunately, Amazon person has come to tell them that they shouldn't blame Amazon, because Amazon Web Services globally was functional and everybody was transmitting results to and from the server. It's only INEC that had problem, and even in the INEC problem too, the senatorial and the House of Rep elections did not have problem. Only the presidential election, because it was the major Tinubu's interest, and they had to monitor it closely and took an action to frustrate it. That is it. They are yet to say the truth, and I know that they will say the truth in due course. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.